Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here, and welcome back to Swordflight. Alright, we are at the gates. A lot of people saying that to me. I don't know what they're on about. Look like you might be planning to set out on some travels, and you know the perfect way to make traveling fast and easy, riding a horse. Need a mount, come to the right place. For the insignificant price of 1,000 gold, you can have a horse. Yeah, you know, I've never really dealt with horses much. I played Wyvern Crown of Coromir for like 3 seconds, and then got bored and left. And my Paladin, I did a little bit. It was interesting, but not a big deal. I should probably get one of those and carry it around at some point. Chain shirt. Well, I got chainmail +2. I don't need to buy something else here. He's got an odd assortment. I forgot. I never got another one of those. Yeah, let's do that. Better scarab. Greater magic bag. Always handy, but I don't think I need another one right yet. Okay, I don't think I can go into any of these. Door gives access. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get in either one. This is the Desert Dragon, so this is where we'll find our companions. Look to be a barbarian. Guess you heard about the troll wandering around in the sewers. I've been hoping someone like you would show up and take it down. It's a nasty, dangerous thing. There's a troll. Don't know where it came from, but I had to run for my life to get away from it. Still wandering around somewhere beyond the door to the west. What about the door to the north? Maintenance people need to be making some repairs up there. Once we got this troll problem tended to, nothing up there that someone like you'd be interested in. Don't waste your time. Problem with Wererats? Don't know anything about that. I haven't seen any Wererats. Maybe the troll scared them away. Alright, well, I got a scabbard. I can go kill troll. I should probably buff up, though. If I can hit it with as much damage as this flame weapon should do to them. It shouldn't give me nearly as much trouble as the last one. They still hit hard, but I also will be able to. This can't be good. I notice he now says trolls plural. Great. So at least trolls. Maybe worse. Who knows what the... Oh, slimes and rats. Sewer slimes. I'm gonna assume acid. Ah. Why won't it let me... It's like it's not even there. What the... Did it glitch? I think it glitched. Okay, door's already closed. I'm just gonna put this on now. There goes some save power, I guess. Okay, this is a lot of them. Let's see. Thunder and lightning. Why can't I use thunder and lightning? Bard, wizard, sorcerer. Oh. I'll take that out. Call lightning and ice storm. Okay, so I have 3 storm callers. This is probably going to hurt me too. Well, let's use it there. I know that they don't like ice at all. Do one more of those. Okay, I might be able to bottleneck them here. A couple less of them in the fight at a time. And they hit unpleasantly hard. Okay, I'm gonna need to change the scene here. Let's clear out these rats. There's too many of them. Okay, make a move for it. Okay. At least they're not getting their acid damage in. I also can't crit these things, which I think is a pretty significant problem. Alright, at least one of them died in that ice storm as well. Okay, that was all very painful. But that's why I hoard Stormcaller rods. Is one of them still alive behind a corner? It is. Frankly, I should probably just use Flame Weapon on these to deal with the slimes, because it would certainly make my job easier. Slashing is the most effective type of damage against them, and it still is reduced by half. I think bludgeoning basically doesn't even hurt the things. And I know they don't like fire, but I kind of want to save the fire for a time that it's really needed. Man, these guys got torn to pieces. Wererats tricked us. They were impersonating the sewer workers, shut us in when we went troll hunting. We had been told to expect a single troll, but there are many trolls locked in here with us, other monsters as well. We thought ourselves well prepared and adequately equipped with troll killing gear. We shall not prevail against these odds. We're treated to this room. We'll make our last stand if any other adventure should follow. And reading this, wish you better luck than we had. Take up the weapons which we wasted so much gold and avenge us. Oh, I guess if you got nothing else, they gave you some gear. Fortunately, I've had a run-in with a troll, so I was a little bit prepared. Naturally, it's locked. Okay, let's check the southern end first. I see more slime. Tells me I can probably expect more of these things, which means I should probably throw this up now. Yep. There's more of them, alright. It looks like I might be able to separate them, too. Rats I can... Nope. They're swarming. Oh. Well, I mean, hey, animal empathy worked at least. I got that going for me. Okay. Well, I don't want to waste all of the Stormcallers, so let's see how this does. Oh yeah, this is going to get the job done. These count as unarmed attacks or something? Where are my attacks of opportunity coming from? Like, some of them are moving, I get that. Some of these guys are just chilling, though. Oh, I'm stuck. Not good. Okay. Kill this one. I need to get through them so I can move. There we go. Move. Alright. Fortunately, they're real slow. My goodness, her slime's terrible, though. Oh, not another one. Don't want to waste all my good healing. I should have bottlenecked these things, held them somewhere only a couple could get at me at a time, and shoot them down that way. I really wasted a lot of my resources. Kill the damaged one. Come on, man. This is like Combat 101. You go after the weaker ones, because they can still tear you up as long as they're alive. Really? I had like one free round and I completely wasted it. Alright, that actually went pretty well, though. I would like to have an axe that's always on fire. That'd be nice. Even if I did, though, it's certainly not going to hit as hard as it is right now. That flame weapon thing is a big deal. Can't use it for everything, though. I've only got so much of it. Okay, so let's see if I can lure these guys out one at a time. I'm not eager to fight a small army of trolls. Oh, no, 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 no. Just one. I don't think there are that many, but 2 is too many of these things. Yeah, see, they take vastly inflated fire damage, which only serves to offset their ridiculous hit points. They've got like 200 hit points or something like that. It's really high. And they hit a lot. Swordflight fixed one of regular Neverwinter Nights' biggest problems, which was the very lackluster, not very scary trolls. They were just like a marginally tough, kind of regular humanoid enemy, was all they came across as, really. This turned them into just nightmares. That thing just absorbed 55 points of damage. Man, every one of these things brings you right up to the wire. They're worth 120 a pop, which is definitely a lot more than the normal types of monsters you'd kill. This is also much more difficult work than most of the adventures and quests I've been on so far. Ah, more of them. How many are there? Looks like another pack of 3. Gotta lure them out one at a time again. I think going Berserk would only weaken me against these things, because I'm not going to get any extra strength damage, and it's going to drop my AC by 2 points, and the hit points are temporary. They can be handy in the middle of a pitched battle, but dueling creatures like this, where your damage is not going to offset the AC, I think it just makes more sense to go as much tank mode as you can and try to weather them before they weather you. Fortunately, I seem to hit a lot. I have a pretty good attack. It's not great, but it's solid enough to get the job done. That merchant outside is going to get some great business, because he's the one I'm going to go to replenish all of my healing supplies. Okay, hopefully these are the last 2. Let's see if I can take the last one. Well, that does not bode well. And then a critical miss also doesn't. Oh, come on. Alright, please tell me that was all of them. I've just killed 6 trolls down here. I am not eager to take on some more of them. A locked door. That tells me there's not trolls behind it. Knock, knock. Alright, knowing a Wererats, they've probably got sneaky people and traps. Yep. But because of my inflated fire damage, none of these things are taking more than a hit to put down. None of the rats. Elite Wererat. Normally, I think you'd be quite a handful. But because you forced me to use one of my special things to deal with the trolls, you get to reap its benefits too. Oh! Thank goodness he didn't catch me. Oh my goodness! How many of you sneaky bastards are there? I killed 2 elites, an assassin, a sneaky, a warrior. Are there any other sneaksters around here? Because it seems like everyone who's not a basic wererat or a warrior is invisible. Really? They made me roll that one? It shouldn't count if your opponents are just a bunch of boxes. Okay, so this is a ladder that I believe leads to the inn above me. Yeah. But I'm not finished down here. I don't know exactly where it is, but I know there's a door. Okay, I'm going up as a barbarian. No feats, just lots of hit points, and an extra attack. I wonder if barbarians ever get... What's his damage resistance? Oh, that's probably elemental damage resistance. Wonder if I ever get actual physical damage resistance like barbarians are supposed to. Well, this isn't suspicious at all. Wererats, kill you. They usually travel in groups of at least 3, yeah. These endless crits against them are nice, though. There's probably another secret door or something around here, but I'm not entirely certain of that. I'm not specialized to look for such things. There are a couple of places that I don't want to miss, so I'll get those ones. I'll have to come back around the other side, hopefully catch that fake maintenance worker and open the gates. The rest of the Wererats are dead, so might as well finish the job. Anything down here that needs to be investigated? That doesn't look like it. Yeah, hello all. I'll be back to talk to everyone. Snajog. Barrage. I'll be back for more conversing. I'll finish this job and check out the northern zone first. Definitely legitimate sewer maintenance worker. Let's go. Trapdoor. Yeah, the bridge there don't lead nowhere. Kobolds. And wererats. Must release the beasts. I should probably kill you before you make any attempt to actually do that. Alright, well that went pretty well. Magic whip of some kind. Oop. is a gray render. Nasty beasts. And I take it, yeah, so they were probably going to release that and sick the things on me. I don't know if that gate is durable enough to hold them in, because if it's not, they're going to come through it to get to me, I think. And they're big and they're strong. Can I shoot them to death? If I can, it's going to take a while. I might as well use the couple arrows I've got. Got a couple of ice ones, a couple of fire ones. I might as well make use of them. It's not the most entertaining way to fight them by any means, but when it comes to creatures this strong, it's wise not to take chances. Wow. Well, I get a much lower attack bonus with all this. These things are worth as much as the trolls. And they're so much tougher. Well, I can't think of any reason to not do this. In truth, if you had the things caged, you would just... If you had the resources to pepper them from afar like this, it's the only thing that makes sense. I can probably take one, but fighting both of them, that'd be rough. Like, they hit really hard. Man, how am I missing so much? Is their armor class really that good? It's worse than mine. It's above a 17. It's above a 19. Or maybe it is 19. $21. 19. Trying to see if a 20 hits. Misses. So they have an armor class of 20, I think. Or of 21. I believe that's how that works. I think you have to roll the armor class or better to actually hit them. Okay, we've got them close. There we go. Consumed a whole bunch of arrows. But to avoid having to go toe-to-toe with those things, worth it. And there goes my fire blade. It was fun while it lasted. Really did make short work of the Wererats. And the kobolds. Kobold elite warriors, as we've seen quite often, are terrible to fight. I'm gonna have to go back to Blimfin's shop and hand over my reagents. Oh. Marksmen and warriors. Looks like I'm going to need to shoot some more. I saved. Let me see if Call Lightning actually works. It does. Cool. Kill the marksman. Because he's the one who's going to hit me every time. I can resist a decent chunk of his elemental damage. But the majority of the time he's going to hit me and it's going to go through. Oh, there you go. I'm not going to be able to loot any of them, I don't think. Post has been set up here, some rope lies nearby, so that boats can be moored. Ah, hoping I could wipe out their infrastructure. So they've been shipping kobolds in. Not a good sign. They've also been conscripting them, of course, from beneath Calimport. We've already located and dealt with some evidence from that. Okay, 2 warriors and a healer. There could be some sneaky folks around. Oh yeah, there's some sneaky folks around. Supplies of preserved food. They've been staging an attack from here. I think there's another one too. Yep, I knew it. Oh boy. Probably should have healed, but let's see if I can make short work of these things. Something else I like about Swordflight is they don't use unreasonable, ridiculous traps. Like you'll find in early game Neverwinter Nights, traps that'll deal, 80, 90 damage and instantly put down someone within the first 3 chapters of the game. They're traps pretty abundantly, but pretty much all of them can be dealt with. Ooh, Raise Dead, a Rune of Reinvigoration, and a Potion of Heal. That's some nice stuff. Supplies for attack. Okay, this thing's not trapped. That's a nice change of pace. I'm just gonna have to walk back through on the other end. I would really like to torch all their food. And destroy their mooring. That way they can't use it. It'll probably cause enough damage to this operation that they're just going to give up and flee and forget this plan. You've lost this many men, and it was an abject failure. It's not like you took a bunch of them with you or something. You lost everything. It's probably now exposed. Lost the Grey Renders that someone put a lot of work into training. Lost all those trolls that you put a lot of work into luring into a section of the sewers. Like, this was pretty bad for them. So I guess it probably makes sense that they're just going to abandon this. Of course, there are still plenty of other Wererats around. But they're all over the random parts of the sewers that no one's going to find. What are you doing here? Just stop by my way to points east, where I'm going to be traveling to deal with humanoid incursions that have been occurring. Why are you here? A lot of adventuring types converge here, maybe for the same reason. Monster incursions mean more work. Here, because I tracked my former treacherous partners to this inn. 3 of them are up on the 2nd floor right now, preparing to go face them down. Vengeance, and even better, the profits from selling their gear will soon be mine. You waiting for anything? Tell the truth, I'm wondering if I can take them. It is 3 to 1 odds. I can't see just letting them get away with what they did. Not sure how to pull this off. I could help you. Can't deny you coming along would improve my chances a lot, naturally. Alright, that brought me back to neutral. I have no intention of going further into your debt than I already am. How about this? If you're going off monster hunting, you could probably use some support. Told you I'd give you a discount on my mercenary services. If you come along and help me with this, I'll come with you when you head off to kill those goblins or orcs, and charge you even less than I was going to. Pretty good at killing goblins and such, so that should be a nice deal. You can just pay me an extra cheap rate of 300 gold, then we can go upstairs. Pay you money to help you? Something seems wrong. Don't think it was that bad. I can explain it again really slowly if you want. Nah. Names are Des Mashar, Inarid May, and Rethan Andas. Okay, well, I'm going to need a little more health at least. I have some other pals that I can call on in here. Galador told me to wait for you here. You'll be accompanying me, if that's okay. Yep. I'll come with you. He's got a halberd. +3. Man, +3 halberd. 1d6 acid damage, and it gives him soak. He soaks 5 physical damage from everything except +3 weapons and better. That's really good. This man's robes and shaved head mark him as a monk. Is there something you require of me? I'm Thungar Blugert. I was intrigued to come across someone who appears to be one of the disciples of the Phoenix in a tavern. You recognize the trappings of our order. I'm Shandar Takor, as you noted, a disciple of the Phoenix, worshipper of Kosuth, the Lord of Flames, who seeks to use fire as a tool for cleansing and purification. I have recently arrived in the city, was seeking to rest in the inn before embarking upon the task that brought me here. And what is that task? Do not think it need to be kept secret. Here to investigate, if possible, correct some of our order who reside in the city. They've been behaving very strangely. If the reports we've received are reliable, they have certainly adopted some unorthodox interpretations of our order's doctrine, claiming they are living amongst an evil, corrupt society which must be destroyed. A literal cleansing by fire, which they have made clear in their communications with us, is what they're talking about. It's something most of our order would be very careful to employ, applying it only to those who've prepared themselves to endure it or who clearly deserve such treatment. The splinter group is advocating indiscriminate destruction to serve a violent revolution, not something we can countenance. Not clear if they've yet taken any actual action. If they mean what they say, measures will have to be taken. Oh, 8 experience for perfectly neutral. That's nice. As if all this were not enough, it's not clear they even still worship Kosuth. Originally, they claimed their goals were consistent with, and even a truer fulfillment of his teachings. But now they're saying that established religions only serve to prop up the evils of the established order, no matter how they strive to ameliorate them. So must be destroyed with everything else. One wonders what they think should not be destroyed. Sounds like modern-day activists. They've renounced us, no longer considering themselves disciples of the Phoenix. Now they're calling themselves the Order of the Consuming Fire. Do you know something of them? Yes. Go find Lieutenant Zainam. Suspect both of us will benefit from sharing information. Oh. That'll probably help with the investigation. Now it's Keelam. Received word you're going to fight the rising evil to the east. Thought perhaps I might be of assistance. How would you hear of such a thing? Temples of Tyr and Ilmaid are often worked together. There's much intercommunication. Not be surprised to be able to hear about the activities. Oh yeah, let's go. All three of us. Okay. So I'm going to take these. I'm probably going to have to get you guys some healing stuff too. And they're not going to follow me into the rest of the city. Don't mind me, Mr. Cook. I'm just here to loot your garbage. Nothing. Look to be a barbarian, preparing to set off. What can I get you? You have any work? I don't have any work for someone like you. The basement's vermin-free. Point of pride with me, actually. There are a couple of other places you could look for work around here. We have a guest staying here, indicating you might be interested in hiring some people who know how to fight. Staying in room 8 on the 3rd floor. I want to go up there to talk to him. He's, let's just say he's a bit unusual. Hope you won't be too surprised to do something rash when you see him. Who is this guest? Why would you fear I'd do something rash? We value our guest's privacy. I don't think it's my business to say anything more. If you're curious, you can go up and see him for yourself. Also been hearing rumors about a troll seen wandering in the sewers. Might want to hunt that down if you're equipped for troll killing. A couple of adventurers already went down after it, boast about how no troll was a match for them. Troll was a rumor spread with the Wererats. Had some hard fighting to escape the sewers. The Wererats have got... No, not exploring the sewers thoroughly. Yeah, you got anything worth checking out? Probably not. Yeah, take my cold stone. I can't sell the inns much, but any spare potions and foodstuffs I happen to have, they usually take. Oh, not enough gold. Yeah, they are poor. Alright, well let's go check out the rooms. So now there's 4 of us against 3. Okay, so what are we looking at? Rogue, Wizard, Cleric. Rogue dies first. He's got the most damage potential. Bear somehow got away from the Basilisk. Wouldn't have thought he was capable. We don't have anything to fear from an idiot like Raj or any idiot friends he's made. Think someone that greedy wouldn't be so easy to scam. What the? He keeps on just teleporting and doing extra damage. He must be a shadow dancer or something, and the game's having trouble keeping up. I'm gonna move over here. There we go. I think the flaming stars alone make me more than the 300 I spent to be able to do this with them. I think I made out pretty good on that deal. All kinds of magic gear. No. Actually, I should just ignore these. I don't have any business really going into any of them except for room 8, which is up here. 5, 6, 7? 7. This would be 8. Well, this can't be good. Creature before you appears to be a lich, not exactly one would expect to find in a simple inn room. I am Zagash the Terrible. Behold my visage and tremble. You appear to be an adventurer. Heard I may have use for one such as you. The honor of serving as a minion of the great Zagash may soon be yours. I would not normally work with such as you either. Furthermore, it's understandable you'd be disconcerted at finding yourself in the presence of someone of such august majesty and fearsome power as myself, so I'll forgive your outburst. You are a perversion of nature, and as a druid I must destroy you. You're a fool to so tempt my wrath. Fortunately for you, I have no time to bother with you. If you're so eager for a fight, you can face my skeleton here. I'll need to look elsewhere for aid. Typical. He's going to ignore the skeleton and go after the trap. That's hilarious. Particularly or partially decomposed corpse has been stashed in the corner. Weird. Key for the chest. Nice. Cool. No point in telling him about the lich. He's not going to care. I'm going to head back to the market district. Streets of Calimport stretch out before you. Come to help against the monster menace, not travel all over the city. Alright. Yeah. So they will only go out into the city or the gates with you. Fair, that was kind of the arrangement. Okay. So now... Yeah. Desert Wind plus 2. 1d4 damage and criticals. Cholton Quarterstaff. Confusion plus 2. Acid damage. That's a nice staff. Kukri plus 2. Man, this is some good stuff. Just plain plus 2 gear is worth a fortune. The Sweeper. Sorcerer and Wizard. Burning Hands. Cone of Cold. Mestel's Acid Breath. So all this spray attacks. It's only got charges, though, which always bothers me when it comes to staffs. Alright. Well, I'll sell off all my garbage to him. Gonna have to reserve the expensive stuff for last to make sure that I've sold off all the heavy, cheap stuff. Plus 6 healing kit. Crackling Whip. 1d6 electric damage, it's plus 2, disarm, and stun. See, now that's a nice weapon, especially for like a rogue or something. You hit someone with it, you're able to disarm them and stun them, plus it still does 1d6 electric damage. Like, it's not a great rogue weapon, because it... Well, I guess all your sneak attack damage comes with it, actually. I could definitely see how a rogue could make pretty good use of whips. Maybe an assassin, more than just a rogue. Okay, so he's got nothing on that front. Weapon-wise, no elemental weapons. Alright, I'm going to head over to the smith. He has lots of money. Terrible prices, but lots of money. Okay, now I'm wealthy. I don't think he has anything I really want. Not anymore. I believe I've already been through this. Yeah. What's my cloak? Mantle of Wisdom +1. I'm gonna go check the clothing merchant as well. I don't think he's got anything better, but I'll double check it. Because this gives me a deflection bonus. And the wisdom thing's not a huge deal for me right now. But I'm not sure what other cloak I should wear instead. Nymph Cloak and Cloak of Fortification. Yeah, I'll take Cloak of Fortification, honestly, because it stacks with all my other saving throw benefits, right? Yeah. And it gives me the same armor class. Okay. Doesn't have better boots, sadly. Or gloves. And I already have greater gloves of animal handling. Yeah, he doesn't have anything else I really need to grab. Actually, I shouldn't go to the Noble Estates. I should go over to Innis Senkar first. They catch me right after I've already used all my buffs. Well, hopefully that's the only waylay I will experience. I prefer not to have to waste more healing. Okay, Scholar's Corner. I could spend money at the bookstore. Pick up more of the rare books. Yeah, don't want to get that. Thievery. The magical stuff is a bit more. Holy Crusades. A couple thousand. Next time at the magic shop, I can buy them there as well. It's basically, like, it's very little XP at 21. And you might think it's not worth it. But the way I see it, I'm getting XP just by spending money. You make a little bit of it back off spells anyway. Made some progress? Not yet. Alright. I'll come back after I'm done exploring. Well, exploring. After I've dealt with one of the two threats. So I'm going to back to the gates then. I'm going to get a room, sleep, pick up the people, and then we'll get ready to head out. I think I'm going to head out to the orc place first. Thinking about it logically, does it? I think it just, let's see. Suggested 2 threatened points. Okay, so it doesn't give any more specifics though. The way I see it, goblins are a much lesser threat than orcs. Room 4. Goblins can be dangerous, I guess. But orcs are pretty regularly much worse than most of what you'll encounter. They're generally bigger, more organized as a general rule than goblins are. And much tougher, and many of them have often seen a lot more war. Goblins are generally nothing more than raiders and thieves, and assassins at best. And given that they're threatening a village that's got a regiment supporting it, and they're not a well-organized orc tribe, even though they are more organized and equipped than normal, I think tactically it makes more sense to reinforce the orc point first, because they probably need the aid. Okay. Since I'm rich, I guess I might as well buy some actually good healing too. 5,000 for 10 of these. Okay, I think supply-wise, that's really all I need to do. Yeah. I think that's good enough. Okay. So that's going to be it for this one then. So next episode, we'll be heading out for Fort Akaz to reinforce it against orc attack. And then we'll head out to the village of Tednaz, of course, once we're done with that. These are both serious adventures. Like, these are not show up, have a fight, you're done, and head back. These are big-time quests with, like, a lot of stuff going on in them. And so, we're going to be put through the ringer, see if this character I've designed so far is really up to the task, because they're tougher than pretty much everything else that we've done so far. But, I'm interested to see. And it's at around this point, we've laid most of the groundwork that we need to. We're going to start getting more powerful stuff and leveling up, I think, a lot more rapidly from this point on in the game. So, yeah, that's what we'll be doing next one. But that's all for this episode. So thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one.